All right, y'all. So I'm back. Y'all, listen. This chocolate one and like the original, the shea vetted one, they are so moisturizing and conditioning to your hair that literally I was like, okay, Ebony, the water is running clean. Like there's nothing that's left in your hair, but my hair just feels so soft. Okay, you got to get your hands on, especially if you like to, co-wash. So now I'm gonna go with the Beauty Nest Bring Me Back to Life Moisturizing Repairing Hair Mask. Oh shit, there we go. So y'all, and another thing that happened with come on, nose ring, with that girl LaQuinta, whatever. The other friend, which name I can't think. Like I said, it was three of them that hung together. One day I was out like by the cafeteria or something, or courtyard basically, and she came up to me. She was like, I ain't gonna lie, you scared me. She was like, you wasn't even talking to me, and she was like, I kind of like jumped back when you scared me, but she was like, you got that girl scared to the point she don't really want to come out of her room. And she be asking me like, are you outside or whatever? Because, I be hanging outside or whatever. And I told her, I said, you could tell her ain't nobody thinking about her. She better get her education on. I said, because last thing I'm going to do is let somebody worry me. I said, but I said, at the end of the day, I said, you don't have, I said, sorry if I scared you, that was never my intentions. So girl, like, me and you good. She was like, yeah, I know that. But I said, LaQuinta ain't got nothing to worry about either. She just need to leave me alone. I said, because I have nothing to say to her. Anyways, child, we're going to talk about the time, like, I got kicked out the damn dorms for, like, 3 days or a week. And luckily, I had friends that stayed at UP, which was, like, the, apartment dorm style for Winthrop University. So instead of me going back to Chester and driving up to school every day, I just paid one of my hampers and just went over there. But the reason I got kicked out the dorms for like I said, 3 days or a week was because it was people could come in the girls' dorm, but they could only stay in the lobby. And this was daytime. I don't know why. I guess I didn't think. So we didn't have, like, we had RAs, but they were like adults that were hired by the school. That you had one during the day and one that stayed there throughout the night. And I don't know what I was thinking, but it was during the day. This is when my first year at the school. These two girls, Portia and Keisha, I don't know why none of us thought, like, Portia and Keisha didn't stay on campus. I don't know why I guess we wasn't using our thinking caps. Because as soon as we got in the room, and mind you, we had room phones or whatever. But child, as soon as we got in that room, like maybe 5 minutes later, I don't know if I was doing I think I was doing somebody's hair or massaging or whatever. Child, I got a call from Miss Holmes, child. That hoe. Child talking about some Keisha and them better be out the room by such and such. Portia opened up the dang on window and dove through that thing, baby. She dove through that thing, her and Keisha. And then that's when I got a thing saying like I needed to be out of the dorms. Now this was the shit. Me and Miss Holmes did not get along. It's one of them Christian schools, honey. She was trying to talk about me having piercings and stuff. Child, one time this one guidance counselor or financial aid person was talking about, she turned around and looked at me in the lunch line and say, are you a part of a cult? Now, bitch, I might be a part of a lot of things, but a cult, bitch? Just because I had piercings and like colorful hair. Anyways, one time I told Miss Holmes, so I had to be out of dorms by like 5 o'clock, right, that day. Ooh, this thing smells good, y'all. And She tried to get me out the dorm soon, and I was like, ma'am, I say, I showed her the letter. I say, you typed it up, or whoever did. I was like, y'all should have read it. I said, I still got time to be in here or whatever. I said, because it ain't what you call it just yet. It ain't 5 o'clock just yet. And I had to tell her, like, I said, you sitting here trying to talk about me. Child, wait a minute. Did that? No, that ain't the reason I got kicked out the dorms, but I did get like a write-up. The reason I got kicked out the dorms was because when me, Tyree, and Coco was a freshman like me, but she stayed on the second floor with some of the basketball players because her and Tyree came from Virginia together. They knew each other. Now they, look, they dressed like studs, but we didn't see each other like that. We seen each other like sisters. And when we would walk into the dorm, they would walk me to my room first, because they had to pass by my room anyway, but they would walk me to my room first. And then there were cameras in the hallway, and Coco gave me a kiss on my cheek. Mind y'all, I never looked at Coco like that. Like, I always looked at her like my little sister. But that's why I got kicked out of the dorm. That's the reason. That thing with Keisha and Portia, I think I got a write-up or some shit. Child, yeah, got kicked out the door because and the thing was, I asked the lady, Miss Holmes, oh yeah, because she tried to talk about my piercings, y'all. I know I'm all over the story, but I just have remembered. Tried to talk about my piercings, and I was like, well, if you going by the Bible, ain't you not supposed to have them ears pierced? So I was like, yeah, so let's not go there. But I tried to ask her, I said, if I'm getting kicked out of the dorm because you're saying me and Coco was kissing in the hallway when we weren't, and I explained to her, I said, well, let me see the footage. Child, she wouldn't let me see the footage. And I said, you know what, it's all right. I said, because you've been trying to get me kicked out of the dorms anyway for a while anyway. But I was like, I know you know what's up. I said, but it's funny how I'm getting kicked out of the dorm, but they not getting kicked out of the dorms. Or at least Coco not getting kicked out. But I said, it's all good. So when I was supposed to be out by 5 o'clock, honey, I got out of the dorm or whatever. And so I'm still standing on campus, like the cafeteria was right there in front of the girls' dorm. So this girl, Courtney, this other girl named Courtney, not my friend Courtney, but this other girl named Courtney, she came out there, she was like, Ebony, she about to call the police on you because you haven't left yet. Child, I had to get that paper. I went back in that dorm. I say, ma'am, it say I had to be out of the girls' dorm by 5 o'clock, not off campus by 5. The thing is, I couldn't come into the girls' dorm at all. But I'm like, I still have to go. I still have classes during the week. So I said, y'all can kick me out of the girls' dorm, but you can't kick me off of campus. I was like, so y'all need to reread what y'all wrote. Like, the thing is, y'all better say what y'all mean and mean what y'all say. I said, so here it says 5 o'clock by the girls, out of the girls' dorm, not off campus. I said, so don't play me like I'm fucking stupid. Child, that's one thing. Some adults and some people that's so high and mighty and think they so close to the Lord, especially when they don't like you or whatever, because you out here living your best life and they think the Lord don't love you, but the whole time you got a relationship with God, they gonna sit here and try you. Child, but when I showed her that paper and I got in her face, because one thing I ain't gonna do, I ain't gonna let nobody punk me. And that's on period. Child, when I showed her that paper and I got in her face and let her know what's up, I bet she heard me then. Okay? All right. All right, y'all. So I am all done with that. And now I'm going to use this Camille Rose coconut water as my leave-in. I got this I forgot what it's called, but it's some Caribbean Vedic oil from Sotanicals, honey. Y'all know. Y'all remember I had to put it in this bottle. And for my styler, I'm going to use the Nature's Little Secret Irish Moss Styling Cream. Here we go. Child, and it don't smell as sweet as it used to. I know, like, the 12 months is about to be up in April from when I open this. So I'll probably just use this 2 more times and I'll probably just have to toss it. I don't know, not unless, But my last story that I'm going to tell y'all, because then I'm going to just probably insert clips or pictures of my twist out. Because I'm just going to do a 2-strand twist, child. And that's my washer back there, child. I got to leave out on Sunday. So I got to get things done between tonight and tomorrow. I'm going to Philadelphia. But anyways, yeah, I'm just do a twist, two-strand twist, and then I'll insert pictures of the twist and when I finally take it out. Nonetheless, so we used to go out at night. Like I said, we had an RA and we had a security guard, but that security guard wasn't always at his post and probably would leave early. So quite a few times we used to have to jump in, you know, our windows, or like sometimes we would jump in to Sarah stayed right across from my room. So sometimes we would jump in hers, jump through her window, and then we would, you know, me and Courtney would go to our room. And of course, like I told y'all before, they had cameras. But y'all, we didn't care nothing about that, because if no security guard was there and the RA lady didn't wake up to let us in, or we didn't feel like bothering her, shit, we did what we had to do. So one time we wound up getting all of us got fined $25 a piece. And I was like, I'm not paying this. I'm definitely not paying this. Because why would I pay $25 for jumping through window at night when the security guard ain't there to do his job? Because I found out that the security guard was supposed to be there until like 6 or 7 in the morning or whatever. And that fool definitely, if he was on campus, he wasn't, like I said, at his post, or he was leaving early or whatever. So the lady that told me told me that I looked like I was in a cult or whatever. Like I said, she was a financial person, or wasn't a financial people. She the one that gave us the dang on fine. So I told my homegirls, I was like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm about to go handle this shit right now. So I wound up going to her office, and I was like, we're not paying this fine. She was like, yes, you are. And I said, no, I'm not. I said, because I said, for one, if the security guard is supposed to be here to 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, whoever hired him needs to realize he's not doing his job. If y'all hire somebody to do their job and they're not doing it, you can't penalize us. You can't penalize us for that. Because if he's supposed to be here to let us in, well, how's he gonna let us in if he's not here? And then I was like, and if the RA person don't let us in or doesn't wake up to let us in, then how else are we gonna get in? This is where we sleep at. You know, we're young adults, and we should be able to come and go as we please. This ain't no boarding school. And I was like, I said, you could do whatever you want with it, but we ain't paying. Child, she told me to close that door. Told me to close the door to her office. And child, she went like this. She said, let me tell you. And honey, she put her head down like this, Tula. This is the only time I'm gonna do this or whatever. And I said, you're gonna do it every time. Especially if people are not doing their jobs that y'all hire them for, that y'all pay them to do. Okay? Because help me make sense of it. However that saying goes. Because I'm like, you think I'm about to pay for something and somebody's not there to do their job? Like, and if he's a security guard and he's not here, he definitely not protecting the campus. So you tell me, child, she knew I wasn't the one to play with. I ain't play with them people, period. And one last thing that was funny, me and my homegirl Keisha, of course, you know what I'm saying, I was in class high, and she talked about, this I think is a health class or something. She talking about, ask the Ebony, ask the man, ask Mr. Brown if you can get pregnant by doing it in the butt. Now, mind you, she a stud, and she just want to be funny, want to be stupid. I was like, girl, I ain't asking that, and if you want to know, you ask it. Shit. Why this fool raised her hand and say, Dr. Brown, Ebony want to know. I said, the hell if I do. I said, Keisha want to know. Can you get pregnant by doing it in the butt? Child, people just bust their laugh because, baby, you're not about to put that on me. All right, y'all, so this is the end of the video, and even though today's Friday, tomorrow is Saturday, the homecoming. I was gonna hold about going, but now I'm like, I don't know, child. We'll see if I feel different by the time I go to sleep or by the time I wake up in the morning. Damn pants. But yeah, so this is my hair. Oh, y'all can see that. Y'all, listen, I love me some short hair. But yeah, anyways, let me go ahead and do what I gotta do just in case I do decide to go tomorrow. So if you made this far in the video, I greatly appreciate you oh so much. Kisses to all y'all beautiful people. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, make sure to love on yourself, love on your loved ones. Make sure you keep your health in check, all right? And that you check your surroundings, because we know it's a crazy world outside, all right? But that is it, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.